better split up and get out of here. I'll meet you back at the garage, eh?
Oh, what, you can't give me a ride back? Seriously?
We came for anyway.
Okay, that's just splendid. So I'm gonna have to make my way all the way back to the garage. Ain't that a treat? Well, at least we got that taken care of. I think that I'm gonna go ahead and head back there. And why not? Let's do a second travel cam. Just sandwich this mission in between travel cams. Why the heck not? So I'll go ahead and find something to put up for that, and I will see you guys back at the garage. Check you later.
There's no mercy in this dojo! Yes, sensei! So we're out here outside of the Cobra Martial Arts Dojo for yet another travel cam. Having quite a few of these lately. I mean, well, that's the name of the game, San Andreas. Got a whole lot of traveling, so we're going to be doing a whole lot of these. But decided to pop on in here since this travel is going to be kind of short. I just wanted to show you around a gym real briefly. I know that I actually touched on that in a montage that I did a little while back. In one of the first episodes, I kind of did a Rocky Balboa style montage showing off the features of the gym. But I thought I'd just, you know, actually show off the mechanics because I kind of edited that video quite a bit to take out all the text from the mini games and stuff like that to make it look cleaner. But so this is what you can do around a gym. You can use exercise equipment and play little mini games to either decrease your fat or increase your muscle, depending on what it is you're doing. The treadmill and the bike machine, those decrease your fat, whereas the weights increase your strength. Now, the reason why you would want to increase your strength, besides the fact that it gives you more powerful swings with your fists, you can actually kill enemies faster using just melee combat, is that once you've reached a certain level of muscle, you can actually talk to the gym. I was about to say gym leaders. This isn't Pokemon, but the masters of the gym. So back when we were in Los Santos, the master of the gym taught us kickboxing after we beat him, because, well, he was a boxer. Whereas this gym, I keep wanting to say gym leader, but that's not right. This, well, I guess he's the sensei of the dojo. He's going to teach us some neat little karate, judo stuff, I don't know, martial arts, after we stomp his ass. Alright, so you're going to see here, whoever you beat will teach you these moves, but they will replace the moves that you already know. So now CJ will kind of do this karate, like judo, ninjutsu kind of stuff, which is kind of cool actually. This is probably my favorite move set for CJ in the game. I believe there's another dojo or another training facility over in Las Venturas, so when we get there I may show off that too. But basically you can go to any of the trainers and learn their move set. If you want to go back to Los Santos, say for example, and relearn the boxing, you can do that. So here, I'm just showing off my new karate skills, just kicking some ass. You know, beating up all the students here. Well, killing them actually, so... Like I said, there's no mercy. And yes, I think this is actually a reference to the Karate Kid, in case you guys were wondering. I'm pretty sure the Cobra Dojo is the name of the dojo that all those guys in the Karate Kid were from. Anyway, rocket launcher. Why? Because I can. Now I'm on fire. Darn fudge it. And I have a wanted level. Yeah, well, when karate doesn't get the job done on guys doing Tai Chi in the corner of the room, just whip out your rocket launcher and blammo. Anyway, I think we're running about out of time here on the travel cam, so I want to cut back into the video. Check you guys there. Thanks for checking this out. Peace.
Alrighty guys, we are back here, and as I said before I got cut off in that previous phone call, you'll notice that the logo actually changed. So we're no longer going to take missions from ourselves, or I guess on behalf of ourselves, but what this dragon logo actually signifies is Woozy Moo, who we met in towards the tail end of working in Angel Pine, if you remember that. So we'll actually be taking missions from him very soon and getting some information from him. Oh, right now, as a matter of fact.
Hey man, you get them flicks developed. What's up, Woozy?
Hey,
What's
Carl.
up, man?
I was just explaining to your brother-in-law that we were friends.
Oh yeah? Well look, Woozy, I need to get some info from you, man.
What exactly do you boys want to know?
Who are these putas, Holmes?
Why don't you go take a look?
These guys?
Yeah.
They're the Loco Syndicate. They're pretty big time, I think. Don't have any dealings with them. We don't touch blow. Now this guy runs things. I don't know his name. This guy is T-Bone Mendez. He's the muscle.
And who's that guy?
That's Jizzy B. He's the biggest pimp in town. He helps set up the deals. You know, concierge of sorts.
Hey, then he my way in. How I get to him?
Oh, Jizzy? Jizzy runs the Pleasure Domes Club in that old fortress under the Gant Bridge.
Hey,
Alrighty.
good looking out, Woozy.
No problem. Don't be a stranger.
All right.
So, we're actually going to be offering our services to Jizzy B in an attempt to pretty much infiltrate this little syndicate. You know, we're going to get in good with them, and then when they think that we're their friends, we're going to go ahead and take out all 4 of them. And so hopefully that way we can get to smoke and pretty much get our revenge that way. So, Jizzy's logo, I believe, is that bluish looking, I want to say it looks like a skull, but I don't know why his logo would be a skull. It doesn't really fit his persona very well. But whatever that blue thing is up in the corner of our little mini-map there, we're going to make our way down that way. And we may have actually passed this earlier in the game, but there wasn't really much context for us to know what it was. But it's a huge building underneath the bridge to leave San Fierro. So it's actually pretty hard to miss. And there's actually, towards the end of working with Jizzy B, there's, I don't want to give away too much, but there's a huge epic mission where you actually have to skydive onto the top of his gentleman's club. I'm trying to be as appropriate as I can about that. I was going to call it a strip joint, but, well, I mean, that's basically what it is, isn't it? Alright, so we're going to make our way down. I don't know how I ended up in this little parking lot here. That's kind of weird. But if we take these pathways down here, and so, but to actually earn Jizzy's trust, we are going to have to do a few missions for him, help him with his pimp game, you know, make sure them hoes is still on the corner. Alright.
See, baby, I got everything. Mink sheets, mink coats, mink curtains in the window.
I haven't got a mink.
Downstairs, I'm walking down on mink carpet. Now, who's this trick? I don't need no more friends, baby. All they try to do is peel me from my hoe.
Nah, it ain't about them. It's all about you, player. I heard you was the man with the hookup, and you was the man I needed to see. I'm offering my services.
Well, I think the ladies are too, actually.
Yes, sir. See, I'm new in town. Anything you want, I can do. For a guy like me to work with, to work for.
Oh, CJ, you are good.
Well, now that you mention it, I do have a slight problem. Something a little dumb muscle like yourself might be able to fix. Cause you see me, I'm intellectual. Bitches, y'all walk on down to the bar and fix a pimp a drink. See, I only got 2 eyes, and in these streets, you got to have more than that. You got to be like a flying shit, you know? 100 eyes everywhere. Now, some lunatic been fucking with my bitches. Motherfucker killed 2 last week. I want you to go find out.
No problem. You my player partner now, Jizzy.
Oh, if only he knew what's going to happen to him later down the road. Carl Johnson, certified pimp assistant.
See that pretty young thing in my car? Drop her off at the hotel downtown.
Yes,
Use
sir.
the car phone and give me a ring-a-ding when you're done. And watch the rims, player. Treat that baby like the Pope Mobile.
Well, it's close to the Pope Mobile. It's actually the Pimp Mobile. Na Pimp Man. Okay. So actually, if you get into one of these after completing this mission, you can actually do pimping as a kind of side activity. So who knows? Maybe that'll show up in a travel cam at some point.
Yeah, go on.
I'll do things your ruca won't.
I'm listening, honest.
I'm no slut, but I need the feria.
Uh-huh. Real interesting.
Whatever, puto.
Oh, I love CJ. He really knows the art of courtship. Alright. So what we're going to do is just make our way over here, and we're just going to be doing a couple drop-offs and pickups and making sure that all them hoes is safe. Whoa, and that was a nice jump there. Okay. I think we're going to turn around here in Chinatown. Now, San Fierro is one of those towns that no matter how many times I play this game, I just can't really navigate. I think it's the big city atmosphere. I just have a hard time getting around here.
Later, ese.
Everything kind of looks the same.
Hey, Jizzy, it's Carl. I just dropped off your girl.
Church, got a little errand for you to run before you deal with that problem I was just talking about. Some young buck thinks he's a player, been trying to peel my hoes over in Hashberry. Now, one of my girls over there just eyeballed the punk. I want you to get your ass over there and ice that pretender.
Alright. One punk on the rocks. Coming right up. Alright, let's see. So, yeah, for some of these objectives, you do have a time limit. Some of them you won't, but for the most part, you're going to want to do things as quickly as possible. You'll find that the Pimp Mobile isn't the best vehicle in terms of handling. It has a tendency to actually want to roll over quite a lot. Kind of similar to the Taxi, I find that those two vehicles are annoying because they just... I don't know what it is about them, but they just want to roll over every chance they get. But anyway, I think we're actually pretty close to where we need to be, so I think we're doing alright. So once we get to this guy, we're pretty much just going to have to beat his ass and make sure he doesn't mess with us anymore. You know, the usual. It's what I'm good at. And I don't know why that upgraded my driving skill, but okay.
Real trouble.
Swear you have no business touching me.
Wow, he must have armor or something. That took like a whole clip to put him down. Alright, girl, you're good. Oh my god, he's calling.
Hey, it's CJ. Just to let you know, you don't have to worry about no competition in Hashberry.
Worried? Did I say I was worried?
No, sir.
No, I did not. Now to the real deal. Some of my girls in the Foster Valley been getting knuckled over. I want you to get your ass up there and nose around. Find out what's going on.
Alright, so this, again, is timed. This time instead of an actual timer, you have a health meter. I don't actually know how long that gives you to get down there and save the hoe. Captain Save a Hoe. But they're going to be located underneath the freeway overpass, so just so you know, you're not going to want to be on the freeway, but rather you're going to want to end up underneath it, if that makes any sense. Let me think, what's the best way to go about doing this? I think if I just drop down and cut through here... Will I fit through there? Yep, just barely. And then if you take the railway track out this way, should end up right next to her. Alright, awesome. That actually worked out perfectly. So that's the route you definitely want to be taking. And we can just run these guys over, whatever. Get off of her. You get off of her. Alright. Captain Save-A-Ho. Mission accomplished. Now, we're actually going to have to go back and pick up the first hoe we dropped off.
Through the bad luck charm, flunky. That girl you dropped off downtown wants out of the game. Her sugar daddy wants to take her off the street.
Oh, no, what?
Nobody turns my hoe. You get your ass back to the hotel, and you make an example out of all of them.
Alrighty, let's do it. And it's actually going to be funny, because once we get to the hotel, we'll see who it is that, that turned the trick, so to speak. And I don't know. This game has a way of making me laugh. All the Grand Theft Auto games do. It's probably one of my favorite things about them is their sense of humor. I find that more than anything, I find that really important in games. Like, people talk about gameplay versus graphics and stuff like that. But I think more than anything, a good script really helps a game. Even if the gameplay isn't great, which, don't get me wrong, in San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto games, the gameplay is pretty good. But really what does it for me is having a witty script. It doesn't have to be like an Academy Award-winning type deal, but just something that keeps you on your toes, makes you laugh every now and then. It's good. One of the reasons why I like this game and games like Saints Row, although Saints Row is a bit more overt with their humor, they kind of beat you in the face with it, literally. Alright, so... for this section of the game, you're actually going to want to have a submachine gun because we're going to be doing drive-bys on the vehicle that tries to pick up our hoe that's getting out of the game, apparently. Ooh, a limo. Fancy. And don't be deceived, that limo is actually going to be really, really hard to keep up with. Oh, and he has a bodyguard. I forgot about that. Shoot.
The Lord sent me to save your threadbare soul, varlet. Get in the car and remove your filthy vestments, so I may better gaze upon thy corruption.
Yes, Father.
Get us out of here before the devil's right hand snatches this poor girl from salvation.
Right away, your evangelical...
Okay, so we're going to have to get his royal popiness. No, Pope man.
The devil comes to claim his own God's feet.
So if you can, sometimes you just get lucky and pop a tire on his vehicle, and then it's a whole lot easier to catch up with him. But otherwise, it's actually going to take quite a bit of effort to take this guy down, because he's going to be curving left and right, and he drives incredibly quickly, as you can tell. Crap, okay. Yeah, and this vehicle, again, handles like utter shit. And it's going to suck if I fail this now, because I think you actually have to go back and do the entire mission over, not just this particular part if you fail it here. So let me see if I can catch up with them. Shit. Okay. I got you now, buddy. Whoa! Did he just... Oh my god, I must have shot his tank. Well, talk about lucky brakes. I actually blew up his car with very little effort there. That's very lucky. Alright. Well, pimp business is all taken care of.
Everything's been taken care of, Mr. Jizzy.
Oh, CJ used to play his right hand, baby. Oh, and by the way, that car's just come up over on the APB. Dump it, keep it, whatever. Just keep it away from me, my hoes, and my club.
Oh, for sure, you got that, man.
Alright, sounds good. And is this is really shocking to me. I actually got money for this. This is the first time I've been paid for a mission in a very, very long time. And, anyway, I think that right now I'm going to go ahead and end off this recording session. I think it's a good point to do so, just because I'm a little worn out from all the driving I've had to be doing. And, I'm going to go ahead, dump this car, get rid of my wanted level, you know, all that good jazz. And then, when we come back, we'll resume doing missions for Jizzy, and see if we can, infiltrate this little syndicate here. So, thank you guys for joining me. Once again, my name is Jesus Quesadilla. If you've enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe so that when I upload new videos, you can be current on all my uploads. And besides that, just thank you again for joining me. And until next time, I'm wishing you well, and a good day. Peace.